Good morning, guys. This is Danny from Deep South Homestead. We got another cool morning in the low 40s here at Deep South Homestead. We're taking advantage of this. Guys, what today is about is infrastructure. Infrastructure on a homestead is number one if you're going to survive. Now, what we're going to be doing today is well, let me just stop and say this. I've lived here for 28 years. Never had a problem with neighbors and dogs. Right now we've got neighbors that for some reason in the world they think their dogs have the right to rule and run and not be chained up or not be put in a fence and terrorize the neighborhood, tearing up garbage, coming on people's land, running their animals and stuff like that. So for 28 years I've had barbed wire fencing up because I had cows and that was not a problem. Never had neighbors who had problems with their dogs. They always kept their dogs home and kept them fenced up. Now it seems like the world is changing, and as the world changes on a homestead, we have to make changes with it. It's costing us money that we shouldn't have to put out, but we're going to do it, trying to keep peace in the neighborhood. We've got our barbed wire fencing here that we took down. It was 5-strand barbed wire fencing. It's been there for almost 28 years. What's legal is 5 strands. That's what we had up. We took it down. When we started taking the barbed wire down, we noticed our corner post that we had over here was beginning to rot in the top. And if we're going to put up a brand new fence, we decided we need to put new posts up. So we went to town, me and Brian from Lori Family Homestead, and we picked up new posts for our land. We got one already down. I still got one to go. We'll show you that in a minute. And we're going to take these rolls of wire right here and go to some new wire. Good field fencing. Trying to keep neighbors' dogs out and wildlife and stuff like that presents problems to us here on the homestead. Okay guys, we're up here at our property entrance. We went ahead and put us up 2 gates here with the wire panels on to keep animals out. We've got a new post here we already installed because the other one was bad like we talked about. And our fence row is completely clean down through yonder. We've pushed all the bushes and stumps and everything out from under it like we said. We've unrolled our wire. Now we're going to take the gate back off the post and start rolling our wire out and get our wire rolled out and hooked around the post here so that we can pull it with the tractor and tighten it up. Alright guys, we unloaded our fencing here and we realized that for the direction that we need to go in, it's rolled backwards. So we're going to have to load it back up in the tractor, go to the other end, unload it, and roll it back this way. Because the fence has got to be on the inside here, and it's rolled completely backwards. It's made to roll from that way coming this way. So another thing we have to do. Okay, we decided to leave our corner post on this end because it wasn't in bad shape. And all the fence rows, you see the steel posts are still driven. They were all okay. You can see them all down through here, all the way down. All my fence posts were in good shape. No problem there. So we decided to leave them and just clean up around them. That way we save a little bit of labor, and that'll help us out a little bit with this redoing of the fence here. Okay guys, this is the wire goes on the inside of those posts. On the outside, the corner here is the one we did that. It's just the way the landline worked out, or the way the post went. We like our fences to be on the inside of our steel T-posts. We don't mind in the corners for it being around the outside, but the animals are on the inside. You want to be able to wire to be against the post, so that when the animals push against the wire, it's pushing against the post and not pushing the wire off of the post like it would be if it was on the outside there. So, okay guys, being as we don't have much room here to put a tractor to pull this with, we've decided to go ahead and fasten the wire on this end here. And what we do is we clip the ends of the wire where we can wrap them around like this and twist it around real tight so that it does not come undone. Once we get all these done down the post, what we'll do is we'll go back to the other end and we'll take our piece we're going to build to hook the fence up with, and we'll pull it with the tractor, and we'll just let someone walk along and make sure that the fence doesn't hang on the steel post anywhere and mess it up. Kind of keep the slack out of it until we get it pulled good and tight. Then we'll nail the other end off, and we'll come back down through here and I like my fences to be smooth across the top. I can't stand fences that are up and down. So we're going to try to make sure we get a smooth flow with our wire. Okay guys, it's time to put the clips on. We just stretched our wire with the tractor. We've got it nice and tight. I'm kind of particular about my fences, like I told you. I don't like to see a fence that's all up and down like that, so I don't never twist these down to start with. I go down through here and hook them, and that way I can move my fence up or down to try to level up. And if there's a space under the bottom of the fence, then I can always come back with the tractor and add some dirt to fill in under it. I like a good smooth fence, and I got a feeling that some of the fence posts we're going to have to pull them up with the tractor. These are the clips that goes on these this wire here. It's a real simple hookup. All I'm doing right now is I'm not finishing the process now. I'm just simply hooking it. I hook it across the wire just like that to hold it. That's all it's doing, is just temporarily holding it until I get this thing leveled up like I want it. Okay guys, we've got the fence up now. The front part anyway, it's all nice and clean, and we got it leveled out where it doesn't look bad down through there. There's no ups and downs in it bad. But we've just got through working on the right hand side over here where all the bushes was previously. We got a few right here at the power line we got to get out, but we've pushed out one whole section of it here around the trees. We've got about another 50 feet to go down there, and we'll have this side cleaned out and ready to move the wire around. But this is what we like having our fence rows look like here at Deep South Homestead. Thank y'all from Deep South Homestead.